begin with a word. Not a pasuk, not a story, just one word. Vayehi. Chazal tell us something chilling. Whenever the Torah uses the word Vayehi, it introduces joy that will be followed by pain. It looks innocent, it sounds natural, but Chazal say it really means woe is coming. And Parsha Shemini opens with exactly that word, which immediately raises a question. Why would the Torah choose this moment, the most joyful day since creation, to hint at tragedy? Chazal say 10 miracles occurred on that day. For the first permanent resting of the Shekhinah, first heavenly fire, the first Kahanic service, first public Korbanos, first Birkat Kohanim, and the first day of Nisan as Rosh Chodesh. The Midrash says the world waited since creation for this moment. Now, the Torah tells us about Nadav and Avihu. They bring an Eish Zara, a foreign fire, and they die before Hashem. We often misunderstood this. They were not sinners in the simple sense. They were great tzaddikim, Torah scholars, spiritual elites, potential future leaders of Klal Yisrael. Chazal say Moshe told Aharon, I thought either you or I would die to sanctify Hashem's name. Now, I see they were greater than us. So what went wrong? Chazal reveals something shocking. Nadav and Avihu have been halachically correct. They reasoned, since a heavenly fire descended, a human fire should accompany it. They made one fatal mistake. They issued a halachic ruling in the presence of Moshe Rabbeinu. A student may never rule in front of his Rebbe, not because the Rebbe is insecure, not because the student lacks intelligence, but because the Torah is not just truth, it's transmission. They didn't ask Moshe, they didn't consult Aharon, didn't consult each other, acted independently, acted from spiritual passion. They wanted closeness, but closeness without permission is intrusion. Why the punishment was so severe? Why death? Because this wasn't a personal sin. It was a systematic threat. If the next generation decides, I don't understand enough, I don't need my teachers anymore, the Torah ends with one generation. That's why the Torah later says, ask your father, and he will tell you, your elders, and they will say. Torah survives only through humility and continuity. Now we understand why he always introduces tragedy. Vayehi bimei achaz, the Torah education is destroyed. Vayehi bimei Achashverosh, Haman rises. Vayehi Haman es Yosef. Temptation follows success. Because the greatest danger comes after success, after fire falls from heaven, after inspiration peaks, after we feel closest to Hashem. That's when restraint matters most. Shemini teaches us, fire is powerful but dangerous, passion is holy but needs structure. Wisdom is real but needs humility. The Shekhinah comes down only when Torah is preserved correctly. The lesson of Shemini is that holiness needs boundaries. Fire needs an altar. Passion needs permission. And Torah needs teachers. That's it for today. Thank you very much. And have a great one. I hope to see you next time.